This is the plaintiff, Paul Ruggiero. He says he hired the defendant's moving company, and during the transportation of his furniture, the leg to his dining room table was broken. The defendant glued it back on, but he's not happy with the repair. When he voiced his concerns, the defendant threatened to come over to his house and split his head open. Nice, real nice. He's suing for $1,500, the cost of a new table. This is the defendant, Kyle Burge. He says he came over and picked up the plaintiff's table, brought it to his repair shop, and fixed the leg good as new. Next thing he knows, he's being sued. Besides, a new table doesn't cost anything close to $1,500. It's so obvious. The plaintiff's just trying to cash in and take advantage of the situation. He's accused of not having a leg to stand on.
Okay, Paul Ruggiero?
Yes.
You are suing Right Way Moving and Delivery, represented here by Kyle Berg,
Yes, ma'am.
for $1,500 to purchase a new table that you say they ruined. Tell me what happened.
Well, it's a pedestal table with a 54-inch round glass tabletop with 3 supports. And they broke...
3 supports?
Yeah, to hold up the
Okay.
glass.
Mm-hmm.
I have pictures
What's
of...
it made out of, the base?
I don't know if it's cement, whatever it is. There's some pictures of it here. There you go, yeah.
These pictures, who took them?
I did.
When?
When?
Yeah, when?
After, probably a couple of weeks ago.
A couple weeks ago.
When I knew I was coming to court.
Okay. So how do you realize that they've broken the table, the base?
How do I realize?
Yeah, when do you realize it?
Oh, probably a few days later, because everything they moved to my apartment, my house, was left in my garage. And then when I went to organize...
Why wasn't it put inside your house?
For the simple reason, we have a condominium on the beach.
Oh, that's what you asked them to do, to leave it in the garage?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
To make the move.
That's fine. If that was your choice. So then then how are you going to get this really heavy table base from the garage to the kitchen?
I have friends.
You have friends. Well,
Yeah.
that's what friends are for, right? Okay. So when do you notice then that it is broken?
Well, probably a day or two later when I try to organize the garage.
Okay. And when you notice that it is broken, what do you say?
I called him and told him about it.
Was he an actual mover, or he's the owner of the company?
I have no idea.
You're the owner, right?
I used this company
Was he
once.
actually moving, though? Does he look familiar? Like he's
No, he wasn't there with
You
the
weren't
move.
there at the move, correct?
No, ma'am.
All right, so you call him and you tell him that there's a problem, and he says...
They would fix it.
What's he do? He takes it off-site to fix it?
Yes.
Did they repair it like they said they would?
I don't think it's repaired right because it's not safe.
Why not?
Well, see, I'm knowledgeable of the construction business. And if they did not drill dowels and drill holes and put steel dowels in there, it's not safe.
How do you know? Did you ask him?
Yeah, he said he did, but I don't believe him.
Okay, but so you're suing him because you don't believe him?
I'm sort of, because the table doesn't look like it's safe.
Why?
To support a 54-inch glass tabletop that is probably 3/8 to a ½ inch in thickness. Supposing it falls to my grandchildren.
No, I understand what you're saying. What I'm asking you is, are you saying there's a repair that's acceptable, Judge, but this is the repair. They have to drill a dowel, and they have to do this and to do that. And then now I'm going to look at him and I'm going to say, did you do that?
No.
Oh, well, that worked out. Worked out perfectly, swimmingly for you. Talk to me. Well, how did that happen?
The reason why we didn't do it is because that's not the procedure. That particular base, the way it's made is by a mold. There's several different molds that are made, and they're glued epoxy together. They don't have dowels running through it. That's
But what happens when you break off a piece?
Well, you have
How did it break?
Well, we think it was partially cracked on before we even moved it. We brought it down the ramp.
But wouldn't you note such a thing?
No, not really, because it was intact.
That's unfortunate.
But the point is, whether we did do it or not, we went out of our way to repair the piece. And, I mean, what more can we have done other than offer him...
How did you repair the piece?
Yeah. Pardon?
How did you repair?
Epoxied it the same way it was originally put together.
Yeah, but you do understand that it's not, you know, the thing wasn't put together with glue originally. It was put together in a mold.
Epoxy, no, it's not. If you look fine at the piece, you'll see that where the 3 pieces...
No, but each piece is all one piece in the mold.
No,
there's
it's not.
3 pieces. Are you saying that every 4 inches there's glue?
No,
No,
what I'm
right.
saying,
In
no.
other words, the manufacturers did not intend for somebody to put a 50-something inch glass table and lean on this with a crack through this thing. This thing cracked all the way through?
No, I can show you if you want.
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Well, exactly what happened. What it is.
No, nice and loud so the whole courtroom hears you.
Right here. You see this right here? If you look fine, that is where they are epoxied together on all
wait,
three
now,
sides.
epoxy together or epoxy top and bottom?
Top and bottom. Right here is the piece.
So you're saying that there is a split right there and it's glued on each side?
Exactly. And there's no dowels in there. It's epoxy.
Where am I supposed to see what you're saying about how they're all glued? That would make no sense to make it that way.
Probably in the video that I have.
Okay, let's see your video. Okay.
What it is I never ever have taken videos, but for some reason, the way this guy carried on, I said, I'm going to do it. Right here we go, man. And then you'll be able to see what I'm talking about. Put the two together, see the house number.
Okay, are you going to zoom in on the crack that you're talking about that I'm supposed to see? Because right now I just see his house.
Okay. Right there. The piece is right there, that's cracked.
Yeah, that's the piece that you guys cracked. Did you zoom in on joints on the other two so you can show me how they're just glued on?
It's hard because obviously when they epoxy them, they put fill in, putty fill, and sand it. So you can't.
All right, do you have a receipt for the piece?
No, the piece is about 10 years old, and during the move and everything, everything got misplaced.
Okay, so how is it you come up with $1,500?
Well, I went online just to get some samples of tabletops with a pedestal. I couldn't find that exact one, but I did find one that had steel that was $1,700 to replace.
How do I know yours had steel?
Oh, it doesn't have steel.
It doesn't have steel.
I went online just to get an idea how much dining room tables are worth.
Okay, but I need to know how much yours is worth. Okay, go ahead. Show me what you got.
I had something quick when you get
Yeah.
in there. Well, first
This
of
is
all, I have a
just,
signed contract
it's a
stating that
different thing
it
altogether,
was
but
received in good
come up with-
condition. So, I mean.
Let me see the contract.
And another thing, it states that we're not even responsible for moving that stuff.
Stay where you are. Stay where you
If it's
are.
not packed by the company.
Why did you move it if you're not responsible to move it?
No, we'll move stuff, but customers don't want to pay the extra additional to have it.
Well, once you
bubble
decide
wrap,
to move it, you got to
pack.
move it right.
Yeah,
But
well,
you have
no.
a contract with him.
All these
Come
other-
over here.
All right.
Come over here.
Same position.
Where do they sign? Show me where I'm supposed to look where it says that they signed saying everything was accepted.
Right there.
Where's right there?
Right
Here?
there. That's his signature.
Carrier agrees to transport the goods in
No, that's his
effect.
signature right there.
That's a signature under that. Carrier agrees to transport the goods and effects tendered by the shipper subject to the preceding terms and condition. Why is he signing there when if he's saying everything was inspected and in good condition, you would expect him to sign here?
Well, it's only because common sense. A lot of times you tell people I need a signature here.
But you still see what I'm saying,
Yeah,
right?
but he-
Right, I know, but when you allow that, he's going to say, oh, I never signed it,
Well,
you
then
had him
we-
sign in the wrong spot,
Well, then
is what
we
you're
can go
telling
to the top one, and we
Okay.
can have them look at this where he signed. Customer assumes liability for packing marble, glass, mirrors, lampshades. All these items will be moved at own risk unless packed by company.
Okay, and
And it wasn't packed by the company.
was that something they packed or something you
No,
packed?
they packed everything.
What's that?
We did not pack it.
Where are your guys that actually did the move?
Okay.
Go ahead, yeah.
He said he didn't wrap things. As you can see, the tabletop is still wrapped in his moving van blanket. The glass top, that's his blanket.
Yeah, what are the odds you guys packed the tabletop but didn't pack the, why did they leave the blanket there?
I have no idea.
Can I say something?
No,
Your
just
Honor?
hold on. Where do you value your stuff at? Where's the spot for valuation?
Can I show you?
Yeah, just tell me about it.
All right.
Oh, God.
Again, I put cologne on. I hope I smelled it. Okay, basically, unless the shipper releases the shipping value, the value is.
He's the shipper.
Right.
Unless he expressly releases the shipment to a value of 60 cents per pound per article, the carrier's maximum liability. That is that's not correct.
No, what it means is, unless he takes out extra insurance.
I know what
which he
you meant to
doesn't-
say. This is written wrong. I've seen this a million times. I'm telling you, compare it to other people's because this is written wrong. Now, where is the spot on your form to say what it's worth?
Okay, right. Well, it won't say what it's worth because he has the option to take extra insurance out.
Where here
not
did he
per
decline
one
that
piece.
option?
right here by signing right here and there.
Okay.
That's
So
it.
let's see what that says. Customer assumes liability for packing marble, glass, mirrors, lamps, shades, statues, pictures, paintings, and any other fragile objects. These items will be moved at owner's risk unless packed by company. I believe it was packed by a company because I'm looking at your packing material on the guy's glass of the
No,
table.
that's a pad. That's not a
Company,
pad.
yeah, right. Who put that there? He did. So this doesn't help you. Okay. Shipper hereby releases the entire shipment. That's what I was looking
There
for.
you go.
Yeah, but here's this to a value not exceeding, and then instead that's a dollar sign, and then instead of filling out here the amount, she signs there. Somebody in your troop had her sign in that line because they put an X there for her to sign there. They have these folks signing in the wrong spots where they need to be signing in certain spots. Everybody's just very slack-jawed about this. You know, you too, because you should be reading what you sign. What do you mean, Deborah? Who's Deborah Mendat?
She helped me move.
Who's she? Oh, who are you?
She said,
I keep looking at you.
Oh, I'm his wife.
Oh, well, who's Deborah?
I wasn't down in Florida at the time of the move. I was still up in Boston. So I had one of our friends go over to make sure everything was put.
How much do you know about this, Deborah?
Enough that I'm not concerned.
I'm not gonna,
All right?
now, I don't know if that's an insult to your husband or to Deborah, so we're just going to leave it at that, all right? I mean, it might be the highest compliment you can pay to Deborah, that she's your good friend and you trust her. All right, well, Deborah's the one signing in strange places. All right, court is in recess.
All rise. So if the guy breaks the leg, what are the damages here? What are you entitled to get?
I think the table should be replaced.
And not just, what about gluing the leg back on or just fixing the leg?
Well, they need to fix the whole table.
Well, it's only the leg that's broken, but can you make it right once the leg breaks?
No, not
Is that right? No? You can't make the leg right?
Maybe, but it's not going to be the same. It's going to be different.
So you get a new table?
Yes.
We will see going inside the courtroom.
A lot of times these contracts will end up limiting the liability of the company. I have two suggestions for you. One is review the language in this box. I think it's not written correctly. But even assuming that it was written the way it's supposed to be, which would then limit the liability to 60 cents a pound, you cannot hide behind that coverage when your guys put an X there and have her sign there instead of giving her a chance to evaluate it. So that's my second piece of advice to you. And third piece of advice, if you don't want to be responsible for moving something, and the only way you're not responsible for moving something is if you don't pack it, then don't pack it. But don't pack it poorly and then complain that it was packed poorly.
Can
So
I
we'll
show
put that
you what packed job is?
No. Stick a fork in me, I'm done. Okay.
You got
Now, so I'm going to look at this and evaluate what I think that the fair market value of that item is. That means what would you be able to sell it for in a garage sale? You know, wherever people sell secondhand goods, what could you sell that piece for? That's what that means. Now, you're telling me I couldn't find a single one like that. I'm from Florida. They're a dime a dozen, okay? They're all over the place. So I am going to value the piece, taking into account the fact that it's used and the depreciated value of the piece, okay? And I'm going to order the movers to pay you $350. Verdict for the plaintiff.
All right, just hold on right there, please, guys.
Judge Milian finds the defendant responsible for the damage.
Right.
You accept that responsibility now that this case is over? Ruling is in?
No. You know why? First of all, she's taking on a contract that was written and signed. I mean, she's going...
You guys were kind of sloppy with the way the contract was signed.
No, not really.
Don't show me anything out here.
Yeah.
Just talk to me about it.
Okay, the contract was signed in every place, so it wasn't signed right below the X. It was signed.
This was the kind of a customer you don't think you could ever please, or what?
That's true. A lot of customers, after you move them a few times,
All right. Answer the phone. Head right down this way. Okay. All right, come on in here.
Yes, sir.
You satisfied how this comes out? You didn't get everything you sued for, but step up. At least you won the case.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Well, how heated did this thing get? This whole issue.
Oh, pretty
Well,
bad.
she's rolling her eyes. What are you rolling your eyes for?
I know
What
him.
happened?
I sent a letter to the Better Business Bureau, and he threatened he was going to come down and split my head open with the broken piece of table.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
I wish
This guy right here? No, not him.
Not the guy
No,
that you think
yeah.
is so nice.
Oh.
I wish he had too.
What would it? Harvey?
Okay, you know, these liability limitations for movers are enforceable. Now, the plaintiff won this case. It is a good idea to read exactly what the terms and the limitations are when you get a move and when you sign a contract. And insurance, moving insurance, is a really good idea. And that will do it for this case. Litigants for the next case on the way into the courtroom right now.